What's up guys, Aaron Productions here, and today I'm going to explain how ground works. So let's say that in the outlet we have our panel plugged in. So there is 120 volts AC going to that panel. Now inside that 120 volt AC line, there is a hot wire, a neutral wire which is white, and then of course there's a ground wire which we're going to be talking about today, which is green. So if we look at the outlet here, we could see that the hot is on the right, the neutral is on the left, and ground is that little circle. Now if this hot wire was going to touch the metal casing and then we came up to it, yeah, it wouldn't be happy, we'd be dead. But you'd be safe because you have the ground on it, hopefully. Now you may ask, where does the ground go and what happens to it? So there is your breaker box, which supplies the power for your whole entire house. Now outside there's a little glass meter, and then down in the ground there's two 8-foot, I believe, I'm not sure, I wrote 6-foot, but there's two 8-foot ground rods that go down, and then they connect into the panel and then supply grounds for the whole house, and then they also go into the cable company stuff. Now that we know that those three wires are there, ground is the most important. That is why we always connect ground first, then outlets, in case somebody was to accidentally turn it on, then we wouldn't have any problem. It's required on all types of metal boxes and metal casings, like for power strips and things like that. And it doesn't need to be required on plastic back boxes because they do not conduct electricity. So if you were to touch a plastic back box and the ground hot wire is touching it, then it would be fine anyway. But let's go and do some demonstration. So let's say that we wanted to test out our fire alarm panel to see if it's properly grounded. All we need is a multimeter. Now you need to set it to the continuity setting, which kind of looks like a little speaker vibrating. So how this works is it'll send a signal through the wire, and then if they meet up, then it'll create the tone. So what you want to do is find a known grounded source, like a screw on the panel, especially the end things. Usually they'll say GRND or GND, which means ground, on the pegs that's holding it up, so I put it on there. And then also you want to plug it into a known grounded source like this. Just stick it in the ground wire, not stick it in the hot or the neutral. So now it should be beeping to say that it's met up if it's properly grounded. This is what happens when you touch a hot panel that doesn't have a ground.